Today we continue our journey to stop Dr. Wily by taking on the Constructive Competitor Impact Move. Like last time, before getting to his stage, I decided to upgrade Mega Man. I bought an item that reduces the recoil when you use the power gear, which is really useful for this stage and I really recommend buying it. But anyway, now that that's out the way, let's begin. Stage-wise, I'd say he's the hardest stage so far. I say that because he's only my third Robot Master and I don't know exactly how hard the stages will get. But there are moving enemies, long distance enemies, random piledrivers shooting at you, constantly moving platforms, and enemies that shoot secret missiles at you. So there are definitely some speed gear and skills needed for this level. For example, there's a section where there are enemies that throw pickaxes at you and the previously stated secret missile enemies. You can shoot the missiles and the pickaxes before they even reach you, and you can use the speed gear to shoot them before they even attempt to shoot at you, so it's not like the game is being unfair. It's just testing your skills up to this point with the speed gear. But like I said, I recommend buying upgrades to the speed and power gears before starting this level because it can be a tad difficult. But like I said, it's not a bad thing. Alright, now on to the boss fight of Impact Man, excuse me. So, when it comes to his design, I'm not really a fan of it. I'd give him about a 7 out of 10. He's tall, bulky, half yellow, half orange, and has 2 power drives for him. He definitely screams Mega Man. However, I feel his design could have been better. But if I was designing him, I probably wouldn't have anything else to change either, so, what do I know? I'm just a guy playing the game. It's simple, yet easy to recognize out of the other Robot Masters, so, hey, developers are doing their job. So during the boss fight, he will initially jump into the air and try to land on you. Then he'll try to pile drive into you by dashing across the screen. So you can use the speed gear in order to slow down time, shooting with his weakness, let him get stuck in the wall after he uses the pile driver, shooting with his weakness again. Continue this pattern until his health reaches a certain threshold, and that's when he'll use the power gear to transform into a giant pile driver. Yeah, I'm sensing a theme with this level. So, you can't really damage him in this state, so it's best to dodge him. When he impacts the ground, he'll cause a tremor that causes you to stand still, and will cause molten spots that damage you if you walk across them. However, using the speed gear, you can time your jumps right to avoid the tremors and to avoid the hot spots whenever he makes them. And after he uses the power gear, or after a certain time limit, he'll go back to normal and you can continuously damage him with his weakness, the acid barrier. So, and after you defeat him, you yourself get the pile driver, so you won't get anything out of the fight. You'll gain skills and you'll be able to upgrade Mega Man even more after defeating this Robot Master. And while I might not be the biggest fan of his design, that doesn't mean he's not a good Robot Master. His stage is severe and tests the player's usage of the speed gear, and his boss fight provides a decent challenge at the end. When it comes to Robot Masters, that's all that matters. And next up, be the Robot Master Bounce Man, which, judging by his picture, seems like he's the fun one. But hey, we'll see. Until next time.
Weapon of impact!
Speed gear!
Behold, Impact Man!
Speed gear! Gear change! Gear change!
I like to spike!
Power gear! Full power! Power gear! Gear change!
Mega Man!
Okay, Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure?